Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen. It is another morning, and I only have time to complete this mission, but we already have like an hour into this mission. It is a very compelling if you're into the story. Now we're going to go through the doorway.
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse. We need to find a way across.
My scans indicate there's some sort of control system at work.
Perhaps we can use that to activate a connection to the next
I'm
platform.
picking up more of those automated defenses.
They are at my tricorder's maximum range, but they will be upon us quickly. The wounded are too weak to put up a fight. We should cross quickly and make our stand from a position of strength.
You should scout ahead. Korn and Sean will remain with the injured and defend them if the Guardian drones arrive.
Agreed. Are you kidding? Sean looks like he's all messed up too. Use the console. Scout ahead. We will escort the others when the way is clear. You know what? I wonder how this would look with the new lighting when they implement it into the game. Because this is like really super dark. What? Use console. System, Sol. Dominant species, human. Servitor presence, level 4 surveillance in effect. Ideal site for harvesting. Servitor races have used disease epidemics and internal conflicts in ancient past to gather specimens for study. Population is numerous but mostly peaceful. Poor candidates for servitor status, high. Creativity levels and self-preservation instinct make them inclined to fight rather than submit. When faced by overwhelming foe, see Borg for more information. Can be aggressive when threatened. Recommend that all activities in system be covert until invasion is launched. Target for extermination. If Sol system is eliminated, models show that political entity known as Federation may collapse. The Sol system. Earth. That's what Worf said. Extend bridge. Storage Facility Z98. Purpose: supply and transport servitor troops during expansion and pacification actions. Capacity: 4.7 million units. Docking stations: 220. Current status: error. Alert: Storage Facility Z98 has been in stasis mode for error cycles. Connection to gateway network unstable. Oh dear. Use console. System: Konos. Dominant species: Klingon. Servitor presence: level 4 surveillance in effect. Aggressive, warlike species that dominates this area of space. Strong tendencies to fight rather than submit. Harvesting programs in past have been problematic. Only successful when used in concert with internal conflict. Possible candidate for servitor race. If key members of government and entities known as Great Houses could be used to direct rest of population. Military structure in most organization makes population already accustomed to taking orders from superiors. Recommend study of honor in society for use as tool for control. If population can be absorbed into servitor species, it would be a great addition to our fighting strength. If they cannot, extermination must be swift. We cannot give the Klingons a chance to organize against us. Kronos! This is not a holodeck. It is a live image of my world. Well, this is live surveillance? Jeez. What is going on? Oh, use console. Database entry, Vandros 4, Dominant Species, Dominion, Servitor present, Level 9 surveillance in effect. Dominion scientists discovered an intact gateway 37 cycles ago, but it was destroyed by opposition forces before they could activate it. There are other gateways in the region that remain inactive. Agents are in place to stop the Dominion from discovering the location of these gateways before we are prepared. As to the Dominion themselves, we recommend observation but no engagement. The Dominion are organized and used to subjugating large numbers of species spread across a large area of space. When the Alpha and Beta quadrants are firmly under our control, then we will have the resources needed to conquer the Dominion as well. Vandros 4. I remember this world. We found an Iconian gateway there during the Dominion War. Alert! Connection to gateway network unstable. Immediate attention required. Gateways 7,255. Gateways inactive 5,967. Gateways damaged or inoperable 880. Alert! Gateways in Andromeda active. Alert! Unauthorized connection to network detected in Hobus system. System: New Romulus. Dominant species: Romulan. Servitor presence: Level 8 surveillance in effect. Survivors of Romulan extermination have gathered on site of a former Daewon homeworld. They have uncovered sites belonging to servitor races and are attempting to reactivate Gateway. If Gateway is successfully activated, they may threaten entire network. Attempts to use Alachi to exterminate threat unsuccessful. Alliance with Tal Shiar problematic. Romulans as a species show more self-determination and willpower than in previous observations. Leader known as Sela must be controlled or eliminated. Several key members of Romulan Republic Gateway research team have been taken for additional study without their knowledge. Brain scans of researcher Adrana have yielded vital information about Project. Agents have used that information to destabilize Gateway. If activated, seismic instability will affect entire planet. Expected outcome is 70% reduction in population. Remaining survivors must not be allowed to form organized groups. Recommend subsuming them into Alachi as soon as possible. New Romulus! The tectonic activity is getting worse. We must find a way to stop it. Yes, Worf, we shall. Oh god, and then it goes all dark. Use console. System, Iconia. Dominant species, none. Level 1 surveillance in effect. The homeworld is still unsuitable for habitation, although servitor races have begun subspace modifications in preparation for invasion. When Quadrant is pacified, we will use forced labor to terraform world for our return. All must be as it was. I know this planet. Use console. Alert! Safety measures Theta 6 in effect due to gateway instability. All space gateways for large ship movements have been withdrawn to subspace until network instability is addressed or proper activation codes are transmitted. What is going on? Extend bridge. Use console. System, Quora. Dominant species, Quarren. Servitor presence, level 6 surveillance in effect. Industrious and technologically advanced planet. Extremely low level of automation means planet must constantly refresh workforce. Use of radioactive mines to infect ship crews and bring them to Quora is interesting, but ultimately inefficient. We would require greater amounts of loyal servitors to pacify Delta Quadrant than this method would provide. Recommend cooperation and eventual inclusion as a servitor race. In exchange for their loyalty and detailed information on their indoctrination techniques, we will alleviate their manpower problems. Continue. The Delta Quadrant? Does the Iconian influence reach so far? Use console. Current status, ship Obelisk 1. Servitor Solanae. Status, ready to deploy. Activation codes, authorized. Waiting for navigational input. Accolade complete. Reconnaissance. So we found a ship, people, and we got the activation codes. Yay. Now we go. This appears to be some sort of master control panel. I believe we can use it to open a gateway. Attempt to reroute power. Oh. Can we access the database? We must know what the Iconian plans are. Oh. Turret. Turret. We need to download the data and move before the Guardians arrive. Summon everybody to the platform. I thought there was more people than that. Reroute power. Whoa. I will remodulate the power system while you reroute the flow. That's a star chart! Are all those markers Iconian gateways? Look! The new Romulus gateway. Whoa, where? I can't even tell. I don't know your star charts. Reconfigure controls. Nope. Green, yellow. Blue, green, yellow. Red, yellow, red, green. The gateway on New Romulus was reset. It wasn't the only one. Oh. Ambassador will cover you as you download the data. Establish link with Tricorder. The paths are retracting. They know we're here. I don't think they're happy. Do you hear that? That doesn't sound good. Oh, what? Security reinforcements are inbound. We should use this gateway. Worf, we're out of time. Download most relevant files. Oh god, this is like the Matrix when all those drones come in to, like, kill you. Look at the swarms of them. Oh my god.
I have downloaded what I can. It is time to leave. We have cut the network's connection to the New Romulus gate, which should stabilize the situation there. There will be some damage on New Romulus, but it could have been far worse.
Exit through the gateway behind you. Yes! We are gonna freaking go! What? Where are we?
This is a bridge. We have walking wounded, but some of us can still serve. Where do you want us?
Examine the bridge consoles. This appears to be a technical console which controls the ship's shields and power levels during combat. With secondary access to weapons, Captain Sean would be the most effective officer here. Alright. Oh, he's automatically gonna go. Yay! And he's gonna get hooked up a little bit on the map terrain. Sensor and deflector dish controls. Although Adrana lacks combat experience, she is the best choice for this situation. Alright. Investigate console. This is the primary weapons control. You can think of no one better suited for a position like this than Ambassador Worf. Alright. Investigate the controls. This panel provides bridge control for engineering functions including damage control. Captain Corrin has the necessary experience for this station. Continue.
We have saved the Romulans' home world, but the gateways are open now. All of them. We do not know who will use them. It may be the Elachi, or it may be something far worse. We must warn everyone of what is coming.
Activate the gateway and take us out.
Receiving tactical telemetry. I'm detecting another gateway in the Jarrett system. It's big. Ship-sized.
The gateway is transmitting a high-band subspace signal. Sensors are picking up Elachi ships on an intercept course.
I suggest we go there and contact New Romulus for reinforcements.
Agreed. Can we use that gateway?
Not from here. I can make a gateway for us and set a destination close by, though.
Do it.
Taking us out.
Oh, we hijacked a ship. We hijacked a Solanae ship.
Sensors show that we are in the Jarrett system. Systems are all reading normal, but object sighted near the ship. It is an Iconian gateway.
We'll get to you in a second. I actually have to... Well, launch fighters, and configure my freaking stuff. Okay, so those are weapons, so I could drag all the weapons off my hotbar. Sadly, you cannot earn this ship for free anymore. You used to be able to, when during an event, you could have gotten this obelisk carrier for free. You can still get it, but it's not exactly a free way to get it. Oh, enemy ships. Well then, oh, launch fighters. I will put you on tray 10. Tray 9. Emergency powder shields, sure. Direct energy modulation, fantastic. It's a good day to die. Damage buff. Debuff target resistance. Target self. Jeez. It's basically attack pattern alpha and attack pattern beta put together, basically. Warrior's Way. Attack upgrade. Improve all weapons. Target self. Grants your ship the ability to deal massive area damage with all weapons. Activate Cannon Scatter Volley 3, Beam Fire at Will 3, and Torpedo Spread 3. What? I wish I could have that. Evasive Maneuvers Sean 6. Target Self. Oh, wow. I wish I had that too, as a normal skill. Okay, I can drag these off because these are targeting beams. What do I want to put on 10? Engineering Fleet, Nadion, and what is this? Rotate shield frequency. Yeah, that. All that good stuff. And there. That's going to be everything. Okay, that I will manually activate these, this, and the reverse shield polarity. You go on 5, you go on 6. Not a huge believer in using ship batteries. People will call blasphemy for saying that. Oh, and you can actually go down into my hotbars. What is this? Reactive Anti-Proton Cascade. Taunt, damage resistance, and shield hardening. Taunts the target and up to 4 other targets within 5 kilometers, forcing these targets to attack your ship for 20 seconds. Oh. To self, after 10 seconds, grants Reactive Anti-Proton Cascade for 10 seconds. Reflects energy damage back at the attacker for 200% of the incoming damage up to 4 times per second. Ops.
Sensors show that we are in the Jarrett system. Systems are all reading normal, but object sighted near the ship. It is an Iconian gateway.
Hail the Romulan Republic.
I'm very glad to see you all safely returned. When the quakes began, we lost all communications with the gateway chamber and feared the worst. But where did you go? Through the gateway? And what is that ship? I've never seen anything like it.
I'll provide a full report as soon as I can. Suffice it to say, we had to open the entire Iconian gateway network to save New Romulus.
You reset. Elements preserve us.
There could be hundreds of gates. Thousands. They're all active now? There was a ship-sized gateway hidden in subspace in this system.
Enough talk. The gateway is transmitting a signal. I am picking up a corresponding one from an entire fleet of Alachi ships on an intercept course. Send every available ship. We must fight if we are to survive.
Continue.
Sending reinforcements now. Good luck, and may the elements protect us all.
We will hold off the Alachi here until reinforcements arrive. Alright, time to go in.
Press the launch button to create a wing of fighters to aid you in combat. Each hangar supports 2 wings. Activate attack mode to select fighters after the selected enemy
Oh.
Activate intercept mode, and your fighters will prioritize small targets such as torpedoes and mines. Activate eco mode to allow your fighters to return. After 15 seconds, they will die.
Oh, I forgot to set the ship power levels as well. Alta Science. Oh no, not Alta Science. Alta Weapons. Oh, I didn't even see what was said. Oof. Moralachi inbound. Hold them off. Hegta, heavy bird of prey. I do like the Hegta. Engines are failing. Today is a good day to die. Wow. So I just did 100,000 proton damage. This is Commander Tiaru Jarak of the Republic flagship Lisette. Where did that gateway come from? The Enterprise has entered the fight. Subspace. It was one of the many activated to prevent the destruction of your new homeworld. Enterprise to Captain Sean. Good to see you, sir. Glad you could make it, Enterprise. Sensors indicate an Alachi dreadnought is approaching at high warp. Oh, wow. The Alachi can send their entire fleet. We will not fail. Yeesh. That was pretty fun. Too bad you can't get this ship for free no more.
Of what to do about the gateway. That discussion cannot be delayed.
Agreed.
The Alachi forces have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Sean, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corrin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful. They may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Sean, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Indeed it does. I should return to the Bortiscu. Worf will be waiting for you. Corin to the Bortiscu. One to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Sean to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today was a glorious battle. You have won much honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
Oh. The Enterprise I was talking about. Or the new Enterprise. It's an Odyssey class. So we're going to just pull up alongside and get a look at her. I know she's already been introduced in a previous episode, but this is the first time we can actually pull up alongside and get a good look at the Odyssey, without having me to change characters and jump into one myself. Oh god, this carrier is pretty big. But that ship is even bigger. Like, you pull up the Odyssey class up against, or up alongside some of the other cruisers, and it's still pretty big. Not as big as the Lisette, though. Those Falchion Dreadnoughts, I think, are among the biggest ships in the game. Just by sheer just sheer collision model size. But this, the new Enterprise, the Odyssey class Enterprise. So yes, this is the new flagship that bears the name Enterprise in the Star Trek Online universe. So I like the way she looks. And she does have a split saucer section right here. Instead of a neck in the middle, it's actually split. That is a gap. Oh, and the model's freaking out because I'm zoomed in too close. So basically it has like... I think that looks interesting, that split section, as part of like ship design. I think it's a good looking ship. I got mine for free during the 3rd year anniversary event or 4th. Can't remember. Anyway, that does it for this episode. We are going to contact Ops. Tavrel, are you ready to leave system, sir? Take us out. Sadly, like I said, you don't get to keep this ship. It'd be nice if you did. It'd be really nice if they gave you in-game reward ships, like for normal mission stuff, more often. So we're just going to wait for the completion to pop up. Sphere of Influence completed. Datan. While it is regrettable that so many gateways were unlocked, I know that together we will face the future. Our governments will want to be in contact in regards of this Omega situation. When we are prepared to act, I know you will be involved. Thank you, Admiral, and good luck in the future. So, like I said at the very start of part 1 of this episode, I'm going to grab the omnidirectional beam array. Only because I could get the warp core. Because if I get the warp core, I could, I'm going to get the warp core because I don't have another warp core. Or I don't have a good warp core. So, let's see how it compares. So, oh, the base power regeneration rate though, plus 100%. Ooh, it's a tough choice. Well, anyway, that was this episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. We didn't really get to use our Andromeda class exploration cruiser, but we will probably be able to do so in the next few episodes. Thank you for watching, everybody. This was extremely long, and have a good one. Toodaloo!